through the mountains, plains, and secrets of the world's bite, four riders seek honor, redemption, and discovery in the land of the Predator. In the shifting sands of the desert, Crusovian war tribes fight an unending war centered on four hidden holy sites. But their home is in the mountain range known as the World's Bite, and formerly believed to be the farthest anyone could travel to the west. A nomadic people, the Crusovians are known to adopt others into their tribes, but born or adopted, all Crusovians must show themselves to be honorable and dedicated to their generations-long mission.
Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the land of the Predator. It is the middle of the 24th day of Teleth. Due to light snow, overcast skies, and the grotesquely twisted limbs of overwatered trees, the day is dimly lit, and light winds gust up out of the south. The temperature is a steady 30 degrees. The party, scouting the area for an intended hunt, found themselves involved in another daring river rescue, this time of themselves, in order to rescue Roscoe and Nightshade from an imminent death by drowning in quicksand. However, it seems that there are various local inhabitants of these darkling swamps that object to our presence. So let's move to the battle map and see if we can resolve the disagreement between our various parties. That was the wrong button. Let's do this button. Ta-da! It worked. Alright, so real quickly before we kick into combat, in the north of our map are Roscoe the Panther, Nightshade the Panther, and Crim, all up in a tree, having been dealing with a strange figure that seems to have materialized out of nowhere, and now recently dematerialized. On the ground, Throk and Marcus find themselves embattled by what seem to be merely oversized bugs, but Throk has unfortunately learned these bugs are very unfriendly to metal things like his shield and his battle axe. Consequently, Marcus has cast one of these about 6 feet down into quicksand. So, he's stuck and having a great time of it. And I'm still waiting for my character screen to finish thinking. Very, very slowly thinking. Yay. Ghost and Crow are on the scene as well, trying to assist in battle with the bugs. Down in the south, across the river, which Throk and Marcus will both recall, the river is quite strong flowing and difficult to get through. Across the river, right. Tanner and Mordai find themselves beset by two of the lizard folk and two of those shadowy figures whilst out of the west comes a loud buzzing sound. Side note, Tanner has been grappled and is concentrating on a spell, and Throk has gone into rage on the second round, so it will end round
12?
Let's see, it lasts for 10 rounds. No, because you started on the first round 10, so you started on the second round, so it'll end round 11. I have air, yay. Can the screen
Additional
work?
question.
Listening.
General
Did we get
inquiry.
some type of description of what these roughly humanoid-like enemies are near?
Painfully thin, poorly clad, long spiky hair, and they seem to favor, which I really should have looked up how to say it, garrotes.
Grouse?
No, garrotes, I think is how you say it.
Can you describe whatever that is?
Think of it as a wooden handle with a cord attached. Alright, since we got through all that clumsiness, I will get our tracker up and we can kick off, starting into round 3. Alright, so top of the round is Roscoe the Panther. The figure has disappeared from in front of you, sir. What would you like to do?
Could I have Tana jump in with...
Are you Roscoe the Panther?
I was going to ask if... Sorry. Well, actually, more seriously, no. I was going to ask if I could have Marcus jump in with a shout to the party.
Yes.
I was going to shout, throw the creatures into the sand pit. They can suffocate themselves in there.
Duly noted. Thank you, Marcus.
Meow.
Roscoe the Panther.
Meow.
All that aside, what would you like to do?
Meow. Meow.
You would like to meow. Noted.
It'd be awkward.
Well, let's see. Where?
Just a little.
Because I'm zoomed up on...
You are currently about 15. You are currently about 15 feet up in a tree.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which tree that is.
I will focus wing you if you like.
Yes, please. I'm a little lost. Yes, over here.
There you are.
So, did I climb like 20 feet or 15 feet, 10 feet? What did I do?
You climbed 15 feet. That's why you're 15 feet up.
Okay. I will then, on this turn, where am I? Okay, Nightshade's down there. I'm over here. Okay. So, I will just climb down 15 feet to the ground.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
I will then move over here to whatever this creature is that is attacking my little brother. Actually, I'm going to move one more space over just so that I'm definitely going to be attacking at advantage.
There you go. You have advantage from flanking, sir. Proceed.
Oh gosh, which one do I want to do? I think I will bite.
Ouch. Go for it.
Sink my teeth into it. Oh.
Alright, well that's a 19 to hit. That's more than definitely going to hit for 6 piercing damage. Watch that health bar. There you go. Anything else for Roscoe the Panther?
I wish I had like an extra attack or something.
I know. Unfortunately you do not, but at the same time, it is now Nightshade's turn. What would Nightshade like to do? He is also 15 feet up in a tree.
Wow. Meow, meow. Meow. So
I'm
basically,
constantly surprised at how many different animal sounds you can imitate.
I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. So, basically, what he was saying, I'll translate for you. He was going to go 15 feet down.
Oh, good.
And then he's
Okay.
going to, take a. Okay, he went 15 feet down, and then he's going to move up and around here. And then he's going to move another little space back here. And then he's going to move about 20 feet. That's 15 feet. Let me move one more space back. He's getting ready for a pouncing. And he's going to pounce on that creature.
Are you sure? All right, let's see the pounce. The pounce attack.
And it's at normal because he's not flanking.
Correct.
Pounce. Here we go.
Moves at least 20 feet. Hit with a claw attack. All right, so I need a claw attack from you, sir.
Okay, claw attack, pouncing.
That is a 13 to hit, which is a glancing blow for
Whoa.
half damage, so 3. It does still hit, so the creature must make a DC 12 strength saving throw. And apparently I forgot to open that particular character sheet.
Yeah.
1 second. Ugh. Strength saving throw, go. It fails, so it is going to be knocked prone.
Yay!
And since it is prone, Nightshade can make a bite attack as a bonus action.
Bite.
Bro.
Oh, he misses.
Unfortunately, oh wait, no, it's the creature's prone, so you have advantage on the attack.
Oh.
So one more time at advantage, or sorry, at normal. And we'll go with the higher of the two between 6 and 18.
Yes.
So that'll hit for 8 and thus death. You tear into the prone body of this bug, and Nightshade comes away with a giant mouthful of insectoid flesh that tastes vaguely of metal.
No.
Anything else for Nightshade?
Let's see. Jump down 15 feet, and then he moves over there, and then pound. Nope, he's good.
An excellent turn for Nightshade. Ghost's turn. Ghost is, technically speaking, in his current position, he's not going to have the means to knock or push a creature into the quicksand. But he can certainly try and trample. Or, otherwise smash. Marcus, what would you like Ghost to do?
I will have him kick. Can I actually have him make the sub action?
I'm thinking. What?
I was checking to make sure my microphone was on.
Yeah, it's on. Yes. This is. I'm gonna say yes because Ghost is not an average animal. He's a spirit being that you've summoned, and you can telepathically communicate. So he can attempt to push. And so let's have him. If you'll open up his character sheet, please click on the little abbreviation for STR, strength. Thank you. Alright, and then the creature is going to try and resist. It's not great for either one, so it's going to do this one. And see how it goes.
He is getting massively bodied.
He is definitively knocked flying backwards 5 feet, because that's how push works. So this is the interesting part. These things are medium-sized creatures, so they're roughly, give or take on par with us humans or half orcs. And the creature below it now was 6 feet down. So the thing is, it doesn't really have currently very far to sink down, just because it's going to land on the top of the, its buddy underneath the quicksand. So effectively, it's restrained in the quicksand, but it's unable to sink in its current position. Make sense?
Kinda.
Cool. All right then. We move. Does Ghost want to move anywhere? Does Ghost want to move anywhere? The last of his turn.
I should move back here. Where do I want to?
I do not know where here is.
I'll just have him move back here. That'll be good enough.
Excellent. And Throk Roscoe is having a hard time getting into the chat with us. Give me a second. I'm going to refresh. Or reconnect, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Sweet. Throk, Roscoe, can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. I am so annoyed with Roll20 right now. Alright. Sorry?
I said, I don't blame you.
Right. Alright, so we're going to move now to Tanner, way down in the south. Tanner's having a bit of a rough time this fight. He's been grappled twice, he's lost concentration on a spell, and has recasted, although at this point I don't remember if he casted at first or second level. So, currently grappled, which isn't great, and I don't have my lance in hand. So, I'm going to find my character sheet. That's a good place to start.
Probably.
I do still have the benefits. Yeah, I do still have the benefits of the mounted combatant feat. And I have another benefit from my Tavern Brawler feat. I'm going to attack with advantage as an unarmed strike. Unarmed. There it is. Let's see how this goes. Well, that'll hit for 6 bludgeoning damage. And alright, so I've made an unarmed strike. I hit, dealt significant damage. Significant. I dealt 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Significant. Now, I'm going to use my bonus action, because I don't have my shield equipped either, because, that's great. And I'm going to use my bonus action to attempt to grapple him, again, still gaining the benefits of mounted combatant. So, athletics versus... what will he try? Let's go with acrobatics. He's going to try and wriggle away. He fails, and he is now grappled as he is grappling me. This can only go well. So since I'm grappling him and he's grappling me,
I shall play some music.
And move this.
And you two shall tango.
Apparently. A lot of this is very heavily improvised, so this is going to be very interesting. I'm sorry?
trying to do the tango with him.
Gotcha. I was wondering what you were doing.
Probably off a fair bit.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. I'm very sorry, Mordai, if this works. I don't mean it to be painful, but it will probably be painful. I am going to, treating this body of a person as an improvised weapon, I'm going to throw him at that lizard folk right there. Let's see. Medium, okay. So first off, I'm going to have this be... Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Long Step give me a strength check to see if he can add his strength to make this throw even possible. Long Step. Strength. Okay. So that will be a... No. I'm not going to be allowed to throw the person, although I do think that would have been hilarious. So instead, I'm going to use my interaction, pull out my last javelin, and throw that with my extra attack. Oh, that should have been at disadvantage, not at normal. My bad, everyone. So we'll go with our normal house rule, which is going to be the 16. 7 natural 1.
Checking.
Sorry?
Just checking. Did I mishear you earlier? Did you mean to say that's supposed to be a disadvantage instead of normal? Or did you mean normal instead of advantage?
It should have been at disadvantage because I'm making a ranged attack roll with an enemy within 5 feet of me. So, because I forgot to turn that off to the correct setting, we're going with our normal table rule, whatever it is, with the first result being the one that carries. So that is going to hit, so that's 8 damage to this fellow for 8. Now, the question, did I cast... Okay, there are 0 spell slots spent for my first. I know I lost concentration. So I'm going to say it was a first level spell slot that I spent. Forgot to actually deduct. Alright, I need Mordai, Mount, and the 2 bad guys there to give me dexterity saving throws. Please and thank you. There's for the humanoid. And lizard folk. Mordai gets a natural 20, so he's going to succeed and take half damage. Very nice roll. And for Mount. And even with cover, that painfully thin humanoid is going to fail. Alright, Mount also succeeds. Wonderful. Roscoe, will you please roll for me, sir? 1, Delta 10, piercing damage. As Hail of Thorns goes off with a little of thorns. Roscoe, thank you. Alright, so Mordai and Mount, you are both going to take 2 piercing damage, whereas the lizard fellow and the humanoid are going to take 4. And then I'm going to be calling for Krim to come help, because I need my bird backup. He has a flying speed of 60 feet, but he cannot dash because I did not use my actual film to dash. Bird is on the way.
Oh.
It is Crow's turn. You know what? In passing, he's just going to give a peck attack to this fellow because he can't attack. He can't do anything else. Once I find his character, there it is. Advantage from beast. Pack tactics, not beast tactics. I'm smart. 26 will hit for 6 piercing. Ouch! Alright, now it is Crow's turn. What would Crow like to do? Throk. My word.
Let's see. What is Crow gonna do?
Yes.
He's really close to that one bug over there. I think he wants to come over and give him a lucky horseshoe.
Right in the face, I presume. Or rather, the mandible. Did I have that right?
And hooves, weapon attack at normal. Wait, is he flanking at all? Actually, he is.
Well,
he's flanking.
Whether he's flanking or not, that bug is restrained, so Crow has advantage on attacking.
Huh.
Because
Well,
quicksand.
cool.
Indeed.
Oh,
Well, that'll crush for 8 bludgeoning damage. And that bug is now a corpse of a bug. That was all the hit points he had left.
Yep. Nice.
You squished him. Now the bug that is still there, that is the one that is currently 6 feet down in the quicksand. Like, why is there a body on top of me? What's going on up there? Alright, Crow, anything else for you?
He says he's good.
Alrighty. Throk! You're sadly out of enemies nearby to attack. What would you like to do, sir?
Kill some otters.
Alrighty, go for it. Ow. Ugh. Just, watch out for more quicksand.
Wait, all he has is 40 feet? Yeah. Oh, I mean,
That's all he has.
Oh, but
He can throw a weapon.
yeah, I'm going to drop my axe and then pull out a spear.
Nice. Please remember to turn off your rage damage, because I believe that only applies to melee weapons.
It does.
Aw, bummer.
Bummer.
But if you hit hit or miss, you still will retain rage. Just So you're gonna you're using an interaction to pull out a spear. You're gonna use your action to throw it, I presume.
Yes.
Which will mean that you will then be out of interactions, and you will not have the ability to pull out another weapon to throw.
I know.
But you may proceed. Fair enough. You may proceed.
Oh. Sorry, I had it on
Well,
by accident.
that's okay. We'll go with our normal result, which is going to be a crit. Which otter do you want to hit?
I was gonna hit this first one.
That one. All right, you deal it 15 points of death. You have pinned it to the ground.
Okay. Well, there's one. That's hard.
It is now at negative 14 hit points.
Oh God.
Slammo.
Maybe I should have gone for these two over here. I could have gotten two with one shot.
Well, that's anything else for you, Throk? I believe that will be it for your turn. That was the maximum movement,
Yeah.
your interaction, and your action. So on your next turn, you'll be able to pick up your battle axe with an interaction and proceed from there, or you can let it be there. That's up to you. Mordai, not Mordai. Longstep is controlled. Mordai, we move to you. You've taken a small little prick of thorn damage. Did you apply it to mount as well? Okay, thank you. What would you like to do, Mordai?
Well, I'm getting a little frustrated with these guys near me, and I kind of want them to back off. So I'm going to... Let me double check something here. I'm going to wave my hands in a gesture and murmur an incantation as I cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Alrighty. What damage type would you like to select, sir?
I'm
Hello?
going to choose acid.
Interesting. We'll do this for acid. Alright, so that was your bonus action, which means you still have your action.
And I'm going to turn, and I'm going to bark a harsh curse at these guys right next to me as I spray acid.
That is a very caustic word, sir. Bump. Dex save?
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
And to beat 14.
Yes. One guy, the painfully thin humanoid is going to succeed. The lizard folk epically fails. Roll me 3 delta 6 acid damage, and on a success they still take half damage, I believe. Excellent. All right, so that means the thin fellow is going to take 6. Ow. The lizard is going to take 12 and die. There's just a whole half of a head missing because it's been chewed away by acid.
And I'm going to have Mount disengage as I use the destructive effect of my curse to distract them and right away.
This makes sense. Please position yourself where you wish to be.
Where do I want to be? I don't want to be
I don't know.
here. Where do I want to be?
I don't know. Where do you want to be?
Oh, right this way, I guess.
Somewhere within the normal movement range of your horse.
There.
Further down south. Alrighty, thank you, Mordai. Anything else for you, sir? Very well. Marcus, we move to you, sir.
I want to look in this tree. I don't recall seeing Roscoe or Nightshade kill anything, but it seemed like they were trying to fight something up there, right?
They were definitely fighting something, but you were rather distracted by these large bugs. So while you do know they were fighting something, I don't think you would have gotten a clear view of whatever it was.
Alright, I guess I'm going to start by...
Did I remember? I did, okay. Sorry.
Ghost.
Excellent. Leaving behind the drowning bug. That's a horrific fate. And I feel no regrets at all for almost subjecting Roscoe to it. Sorry, Roscoe.
And I'm going to interaction pick up my rope that was in this area.
I don't think it was ever untied from Ghost or Crow's saddles. So if you would like to untie it so you don't be drawn up short by 45 at the 45-foot mark, with your interaction, please give me a sleight of hand check. You barely beat the DC. You reach over and untie it from Crow's saddle. You have your rope attached currently to Ghost's saddle, but you do have it, with you otherwise.
That's good enough. I'll basically just kind of loop around the pommel handle.
Yeah, the pommel. Is it a pommel on a saddle?
I'm not sure. But anyway, it's just kind of looped up there on the
Right.
on the the front kind of horn.
Yeah.
Found. And yes.
Oh, it's apparently called the saddle horn. on top of the pommel. The more you know. Proceed.
I'm gonna ride this way.
This way is which way? Which way is that way?
Crow. Do I get a sense of like where the water is faster or slower?
Say about 10 feet from shore.
Okay.
Oops. So say about there. If you go past the square that you're currently in, you will no longer be in the shallows, and you will be in the strong current of the river.
I was thinking more like if I was to hypothetically like try and ride around her or something.
You'll have to go into the pond area to go around it. Like, it's not as though earlier you were doing an in-depth survey of where the water flow decreases, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And because of the light cantrip that what's his face Mordai cast on you, I know his name. I don't think you have the vision scope to visually tell where the water is going to be easier to get to or get through. Vision scope, that's a different one.
Okay, well I guess I'm going to try to ride
Proceed,
across.
sir. Alright, give me a strength check for Ghost.
On 20 plus 60 is 80. That will hopefully be 90 feet right there, if this works.
Well, first give me a strength check as Ghost. Okay, you beat the DC and you are able to get to that far, yes.
Cool. And I will have Ghost dash as I come galloping at this guy. And
this guy being
this lizard folk dude. And I am going to
Excellent.
bonus action cast Divine Favor on myself. As I take the staff that was in my hand and I swing it at his head like a golf club.
Quarterstaff, swing, go. Remember, you have advantage thanks to mounted combatant.
Let's see. Divine Favor. There it is. Staff.
You can swing it two-handed. Perfect. Alright, that is a 22. That is a very punching blow, sir. For 12 bludgeoning and 1 radiant. Total of 13 damage. There you go.
Discontented with that, I will swing again.
Alright, that is going to be almost a natural 20. That is 26 to hit for 10 bludgeoning, 4 radiant, total of 14 damage, and thus very dead. The lizard folk goes blurred. Or rather,
25, I still have a good 65 feet of movement. And I'm going to come riding in about here. There. And that'll be the end of my turn.
alright. Mount is controlled down in the south. You recall those roars that were coming from the west? Or, yeah, I think I said west? Or was that the buzzing? Whatever. You had heard you had heard earlier, very loud roars. So let's see here. Excuse me. Yeah. Bark. I would say that. Here. Mordai. You see something through the snow. A strangely moving shape that seems to slam to the ground out of the sky. It's a little hard to make out through the drifting snow and movement. You could have sworn that it looks like... Oops, wrong button. It had 3 heads. There we go. Come on. All right. There we go. Okay. Moving it right along. Throk.
Yeah.
You have just slain an otter. Quite handily. You're feeling rather proud of yourself at the moment when the river water seems to rise up out of its bed, angle towards you, and swirl into your space.
Oh no.
There we go. Oh no. That's a good one. That's a good way of putting it. Throk, can I have you give me, please, a strength saving throw, sir?
Oh, let's see. Oh, nuts. I wish I was still enraged, because I think I have advantages on strength saves. If I was on rage.
You are still enraged.
Not right now.
You are still raged.
Am I?
You attacked it. Yeah, you attacked and killed the otter with a critical hit with your spear not 2 seconds ago.
Oh. Oh, yes, that's right.
I thought he threw it, and you had him enraged because...
Yes, that's... All of that happened is he could not have rage damage on the attack because it only applies to melee attack, hits. Words. No, he still maintains his rage. He just didn't have rage damage added to the attack roll. Damage roll. Words, Dungeon Master.
Exactly.
Shut it, you.
Information.
I think he already has it, actually. Throk.
So, strength saving throw at advantage.
Indeed, because you are still enraged. Shocking, I know. Alright, 14. Where am I looking? Unfortunately, is not enough, sir.
Nuts.
You are currently grappled as it uses its realm to swirl around and grab hold of you. While this grapple lasts, you are restrained, unable to breathe, unless you can breathe water. You are also going to take, if I could type, "13 points of damage, sir." So you're grappled, restrained, and you are basically drowning. Exactly. So it used its whelm ability. This is this. Cool. This bug is drowning in quicksand and unable to do anything. Who will roll for me, please? A 1 Delta 6.
Working on it.
Thank you. Okay. That's not great for him, but he is grappling me. Which means I am now going to take this button, and that button. Got it right. I am going to automatically take 9 damage. No attack rolls required. Ow, 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 ow. As he's basically just like yanking on this cord tighter and tighter and tighter. It hurts. It hurts muchly. Yeah. Throk / Roscoe, please roll for me 1 Delta 6, sir. Come here. Alright. Oop. That was the one. Grab. There we go. Okay, so Marcus, a fellow is going to come charging out from behind that tree to your south towards you. Because of the light cantrip on you, you are able to see, which means you will get an attack of opportunity, sir, if you so wish to use it with your quarterstaff.
You said an attack of opportunity for Marcus? Ah, sorry. Ow! What just happened?
I don't know. / giant question
I
mark?
somehow more or less figured out how to take a screenshot without knowing what I just did. I think. Sorry.
I found buttons!
Sorry, I had a brief panic moment of what did I just do?
Fair enough.
Okay. This guy's coming at me almost dead. I kinda wanna wait for the other guy. I think this will have to do. I will swing.
Alright, swing away. A 24 is more than definitely going to bonk him right in the head, and his head seems to split open, spilling out liquid shadow that covers the rest of his body, and he disappears.
That was disturbing.
Quite thoroughly, most assuredly dead. No one gets that reference? No one? Wow.
Something.
Yeah, it's something. It's only from The Wizard of Oz.
I haven't seen that movie in a
The
very long
Munchkin
time.
song. Fair. Alright. Moving to this fellow, he is now going to come here, and he is going to attack you, sir. Ow.
Not even close, fool. I will deal with you shortly.
Oh, he's a feisty fella. Feisty indeed.
He looks up at you and disappears.
Lame. Coward.
I mean, to be fair, he did just see you bonk his companion to death. Alright, I can close this one, don't need that anymore, and I can close that one, don't need that anymore. Alright, these guys. What? Okay, so they can move that fast. Cool. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Grabbing. So. They are going to dash. Oop, too far. I hear clinking and clanking. They are going to get to... Come on, shrink, 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 shrink. A little bit further, a little bit further. There we go. Oh, look. It's a bunch of giant wasps. Eat.
Where's my stick?
Tanner's still being grappled and choked by this little creepy guy. He looks up and sees all these bugs flying. He's like, this hunting trip is going really weird.
Who kicked the hornet's nest?
The beavers.
Well, this is typical.
Sorry. Yeah, it's typical. The beavers and otter. The beavers do nothing, but the otters, having seen one of their companions slain in a manner most surprising and rather terrifying, they're going to start swimming. Bye. Okay, so go here, and where's their character sheet? Here it is. Yeah, okay. So you've only gone this far. I'm going to run that down to 15 feet. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Top of the round, Roscoe, the Panther. What do you want to do, sir?
I was gonna pounce on one of those otters, but now they're too far away.
Throk scared them.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, wait a second.
Oh yeah,
He's
Throk.
been choked by a wet thing.
Mm-hmm. This looks awkward.
There we go. I'm gonna go about this far, so then I can go 20 feet and pounce on the water creature.
Sounds like a plan. Throk is grappled and restrained, so that's not impose the incapacitated. Well, it doesn't matter because he's inside the watery creature as opposed to on the other side, so I'm not going to grant you advantage on this. Ugh.
No, I just want to
Go for the attack,
pounce
sir.
on him and try to do something.
That makes sense. All right, let's see it. Swing it.
Oh my.
Natural 20. However, your claws seem to pass mostly through, leaving it hardly affected, despite the absolutely punishing blow. So that's going to be 7. Okay. There you go, damage applied. And here's the unfortunate thing for you, sir. Pounce,
no bonus.
you did hit. Well, no. The problem isn't that you don't get a bonus action. The problem is that you cannot knock this creature prone.
No.
It is immune to such things, and it's with its malleable form. But an excellent hit nonetheless. Anything else for you, Roscoe?
I'll move just one more piece away. There.
Alright, that will trigger an attack of opportunity, sir.
But he is grappling. He's busy with that.
Yeah, with apparently not so much. I get 18 to hit you for 20 bludgeoning damage, Roscoe.
Ouch.
I believe that is going to remove your panther form.
It is.
Alright. That's the wrong button. Alright, so Roscoe, you're going to be retaking your normal shape, suffering only 7 points of damage.
Oh, not too bad.
One of the beauties of wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and apply the 7 damage to yourself, sir.
Yep.
Do you have temporary hit points?
No.
Oh, alright. 7 to yourself, sir.
Kind of wish I did. But...
Excellent. Well done. Yeah. Alright, I think that's going to be it for your turn then.
Yep, it is.
Cool. Ghost is currently controlled. We move now to Tanner, who's kind of going, ow, ow, I can't. Breathing hard, bugs coming, problems, many problems. Well, I'm only grappled. I'm going to punch this guy. with my fist.
Wait, what happened to Nightshades?
Or, possibly just... I'm sorry, did I skip Nightshade?
I think you did.
I'm sorry, Nightshade, please do your turn.
Alright, so he is going to go around. Alright, so that's his full movement speed, which is 50 feet. And then he's going to dash.
Ooh. Fancy cat. Very nice.
And then there's just one more move so that he's really, really close to this beaver, and then he's going to attack the beaver. Oh, no, wait a second. He
is not going...
Never mind.
Exactly. Well caught. Well caught, sir.
I was a little too excited there.
just a wee bit. All right,
He comes over to knock on wood.
Tanner. Yeah, exactly. Still attacking an unmounted creature smaller than my horse, so I get advantage. Thank you, mounted combatant. I said I was gonna punch him, but let's see if I hit. I got a different idea. Okay, that hits. Marcus, you watch as Tanner yanks his head back, still being his throat still being choked by this rope cord thing, and Tanner headbutts this guy in the face. Just yanks him up close and bang for 7 damage. Then Tanner reeling a little bit. Kind of like, ow, ow, my head. Oh, headbutting hurts heads much. Let's see. I'm going to use my interaction and pull out a weapon I haven't used for a while. My silvered flail. I'm going to attack him with that. I get a 20 to hit for 6 more damage. And then I'm going to oh, I can't grab him. Hang on. I'm going to have long step go up here. Turning as he does, so I'm not going to move my token around, but basically I'm going to have long step turn as he goes northward in an effect to bring darn grapply fellow into Crim's easy reach. Alright, and Crim is now going to come on down. Hey buddy, nice to see ya. And see if I can open up his character sheet this way. I cannot. Oh, I can. I know. Alright, Crim. With advantage from Pack Tactics, stab this annoying grappling person. Does that hit? Well, unfortunately, that is going to be only a glancing blow. That's the word I was looking for half damage. So it's going to be 4. I was going to say Tanner in Disgust was going to throw this guy to the ground, or drop him rather, and I realized I can't because he's grappling my neck. Probably a bad idea to let go of him at this point. Oops, I'm sorry, I hit the button one too many times. Crow's turn. What would you like Crow to do?
Like, he's such a pain in the neck.
Very, very, very. And also now a pain in my head.
Let's see. Let's go back over here. Oh, Crow can come over here, move over here, and right about here. And then he's going to attack him with his hooves. The water.
Excellent. Yeah, I assume.
Crow.
He just rears up and tries to slam hooves into this thing. Hoof attack, go!
Probably not.
Armor class is... That is a glancing blow, sir. But not a terribly great amount of damage, thanks to the fact that it is what it is. Anything else for Crow?
No. He's gonna stay here.
Gotcha. I meant to add that Tanner probably would have looked back rather dizzily at Marcus and basically said, "I'm alright, I can handle this." There's just one annoying person. And now we move to Throk. Before I hit the skip button. Throk, you are grappled, you are restrained, you're drowning. This is bad. What would you like to do?
Am I still able to grab things with my hands and break free?
Interaction, you can grab onto things. If you want to break free, checking. That's not what I'm looking for. I see that, Marcus. Da. I apologize, I'm reading through quickly. Hang on. Okay. While you are in this creature and thus whelmed, Throk, according to what I'm reading, there is no ability that you have to try and break free. However, you can certainly attack it from within. And you can try and communicate with your allies, basically like, "Get me out of here," kind of a thing.
Okay, because Throk had an idea.
Yeah?
He's like, well, this is a water elemental. It has a weakness, and he wants to use a flask of his alchemist's fire and throw it on him. I don't know if that'll help, though.
It would... It's an odd question. Technically speaking, Alchemist Fire requires to be exposed to air in order to ignite. That's actually in the player's handbook. It's something I've always found rather interesting. So I don't know if you can do it from within. Give me... Okay, so... I like the idea. I'm trying to see... I think there's a way to make it work. Give me, sir, a... give me an athletics check. Let's see if you can actually push your arm out enough to get your hand out of the body of this water. I believe that with rage, you have advantage on athletics checks.
Oh, I do.
Strength-related checks. Yeah, it's part of your rage, sir.
I'm sorry. I will roll one more time for advantage.
Many thanks.
Great.
We'll go with 13. Alright, so let's see how it does at resisting you.
Please get a 12. Dang it!
Sorry.
Oh.
So essentially you try to push your arm through, but this watery body just starts... It's almost like you've been put on tumble dry, except tumble soak. So you're just spinning up and down and all around, and you're not even sure if your eyes are still in your head or if they've been replaced by your toes.
Well,
However, Throk, you do still have your action.
Yeah. Since I don't have my axe equipped, the only thing I have left with me is either a spear or a quarterstaff.
Well, what would you like to use?
Well... I think I will do a spear attack.
Alright. You yank out your spear and you try to stab the water from within. You are grappled and restrained, so make me attack roll at disadvantage. Unless you want to use reckless attack.
No.
No? Okie dokie. A 14 actually hits.
I don't know.
So, 7 piercing. I'm sorry?
I don't know why, but somehow when I roll disadvantage, it helps me. I don't know how lucky.
I know, right? And you are going to... what did I just press? Oh my gosh. My screen is freaking out on me. There we go. Alright, that was your first attack, sir. Would you like to go with your second?
Oh.
Still at disadvantage?
Yes. Wow!
Ow!
Why? Why?
You know, maybe you should just lean into it and attack with disadvantage more often.
And start swinging, man. I'll get advantage shot on disadvantage.
You hit solidly both times, but again, this thing is very resistant to your mundane weaponry. Anything else for you, Throk?
Yeah, I'll try to tell somebody close by, help me! I'm in trouble!
As you're just on constant swirl and tumble. Longstep is controlled. Mordai. Oh, and unfortunately, Mordai and Marcus, neither of you know of what's happening on the other side of the river.
Thank you. I was actually just thinking about to try and ask for that clarification.
Yep. Neither of you can see that far.
Double check something I was thinking about.
Especially through snow flurries.
Oh, I like you.
I'm glad you like you. But what do you like you?
Well, I kind of have Mordai kind of like shift and lean over to the right side of his saddle. On mount. There's something very weird going on with this. I'm gonna ride up this way. I'm going to try and blast my acid breath.
With your new position, sir, you see something else that you had not seen
Oh, I don't
before.
like this before. This here is
So, things suddenly became a lot scarier all of a sudden. Always good to gain new perspectives.
Yeah, that works better. But still,
Are you having troubles with...
I was just trying to get the fetish squared away on the map because it was kind of weirdly off at weird angles.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to do the acid breath, 15. foot cone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Giant wasps. What is your spell save DC, please?
Yep, 14.
Excellent, thank you. I get a 6, a 5, a 6, and a 13, so they're all going to fail. Roll me 6. No, 3. 3 delta 6 acid damage, and they're all going to take full effect. This is going to hurt. Or maybe not so much. You get 11 points. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts pretty decently. What happened?
What?
There we go. There you are. Anything else for you, Mordai?
Right, I think I'm just going to take the risk, and I'm just going to have Mount Dash.
Alrighty. That will trigger... actually, technically, it's going to trigger... Let's see, hold on. Threat. Okay. That's going to trigger at least 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's dim light. Right. Okay. 1 and 2. I get a natural 1 and a 15.
Double checking, but I believe I narrowly escaped without any problem because they
Slipping away.
blinded my caustic breath.
They're blinded, or you're
They're-
okay?
they're-
Sure. Well done,
It-
Mordai. What?
It was kind of a superficial joke. It's not literal.
That's fine.
30.
Marcus.
Hold on, not quite done with my movement. That was only part of my dash.
Oh. I totally knew that.
There are problems. Marcus, there are problems.
Big problems with lots of heads. Marcus. Tanner says he can handle himself. Mordai is claiming that there are problems. What would you like to do, sir?
Claim there's problems.
Thank you. I thought it was funny.
I believe I'm going to come riding off this way to see what I can clean up.
Alright.
And I will start by attacking. Pesky fly.
Alright, you have advantage on the attack. Ooh. Did you say pesky fly?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to check and make sure. Go for the attack, sir. Yeah, that'll yeah, you smack that one out of the sky so hard that it is a mangled pulp that hits the ground. Dealing 8 bludgeoning, 1 radiant, total of 9 damage.
Come just a little bit closer and I'll attack each of these ones. I gotta.
You need to get much closer because you're using a quarterstaff, not a glaive.
That's a good point. For some reason thought it had reach, and it doesn't. That's a good point.
You're welcome. Why is that guy not on his square? Okay, that is going to crush him. You smack that one into the tree and he's impaled on a branch. I want to give me, alright, so it's 6 and 2, that is total of 8. And then the next one is 6 and 2, a total of 8. If I can, there we go. No. Yes. Death comes for you, big bugs.
Alright. With that gradually working, I'm going to have it go to dash as well. I'm going to retreat some.
Retreat! Retreat! All right. Anything else you mark?
I'll have to feed you in the return. Oh, actually,
Excellent. No, you already said it.
okay. No, wait.
What is it?
I was trying to think through on one that I could basically interaction store my staff and then pull out my clay, but I can't do that simultaneously.
You cannot. You can only do it one at a time.
Can I actually then go ahead and drop my quarterstaff and pull out my clay?
Yes. Let me do this. I don't remember where I was when I dropped my lance, so I'm just going to say it was here. And no, not that. I'm going to do this just because I think it's funny. But not that one. There you go. You dropped your quarterstick. Your quarterstaff.
I like it.
Thank you. Marcus. Quarter staff. I just added a name. All right, so that is the completion of your turn, sir. Yes? All right, mount is controlled, which means we now move to the big things with 3 heads. This one does like a kind of a running, scurrying, hop flight movement. Basically, he just flies. But I like the idea, the aesthetic. Alright, and let's do this. And eventually it'll work. There we go. Cone.
Ah! Rude! This is unexpected.
Okay, that's not quite enough, so he's gonna move one more. Whoop, wrong square. Wrong button. Wrong screen. There we go. I know words!
Words know me.
Snap to corner. Let's do corner. Yeah, like so. I need Mount, Ghost, Marcus, and Mordai all to give me dexterity saving throws. I know, I'm quite rude.
Check to make sure my aura is on.
Ow. Are you okay?
Just my pride is.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that your aura of protection is going to help Ghost. It's a 10-foot radius. I think I'm okay with it affecting Mount, but I will allow it to help Mordai because I'm nice.
Is it 10-foot radius?
Wow, I'm good. So I will allow it for Mordai, and I will allow it for Mount and for Ghost.
Mordai can.
But consequently, Marcus does not gain it. No, I'm just kidding. What?
Oh. I was about to ask if anyone gains cover from being behind on the far side of that cart.
The most I would say is that Ghost might gain half cover. You don't need to keep pinging. I see it. You can stop. keep it up, and I'm going to say no, you're not going to get any cover.
Okay.
I think Ghost will get half cover.
Okay, so dexterity save for Marcus. That's probably not supposed to be an advantage.
It is not. So we'll go with the first result, which is 16 plus 3, 19.
And then Ghost.
You said that was for Marcus, right?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
I'm just gonna kind of roll this manually. Roll 1d20
So plus 2 from cover,
plus 2 plus 1 from his modifier.
and plus whatever, and so plus 2 from plus 1 from modifier, plus 2 from cover, plus, pardon me, plus 3 from aura of protection.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, that's a dirty 20. Mount is going to be d20 plus 1 plus 3.
And that should be getting a plus 3 for Mordai. That's not gonna mean diddly.
Was that for Mordai?
Yeah, that was for Mordai.
Gotcha. Yeah, plus 3 is not going to mean much for him. And for Mount, the d20 plus 1 plus 3.
There's Mount.
Alright, Mount and Mordai are both going to fail. As this creature rears up, its lizard-like head spilling open its mouth, and a rolling cone of flames spills forth, dealing a lot of damage. 33 damage. Now, here's the fun part. As I pull up my calculator. Mount succeeded, which means thanks to the mounted Ghost. Ghost succeeded, which means thanks to the mounted combatant feat, he's going to take 0 damage. Mount takes the full damage, all 33. Mordai, you're going to take the full damage, except you're a tiefling. Thank you for putting that up. Which means you have resistance to fire damage. So you're going to take 16 points of damage as opposed to 33. Thank you for that. Marcus, you are wearing Ifriti chainmail armor, which means you are flat out immune to fire damage. So Ghost takes none, Marcus takes none, Mordai takes half, and Mount takes all 33.
Marcus takes none?
I believe... Yes, Marcus takes none because he is immune to fire damage because he's wearing a Ifriti chain. That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry. Marcus, sorry. I was translating Marcus as Mordai.
No, Mordai takes half. Mordai takes 16 points of fire damage. As opposed to dying.
So Marcus and Ghost were 0, right?
Yes. Mordai takes 16. Mount takes 33 and is unconscious.
And you're also going to need a Constitution save for Mordai.
Indeed. I'm looking for 10 or higher. Make sure he's on normal.
I'll just do this, but it's also going to need a plus 3 from Marcus's aura. It's not going to matter.
That is a total of 19 and a success. Alright, Mount, unfortunately, Mount, there we go, is unconscious. Oh, actually no.
That's good.
Mount is permanent dead.
What?
Mount is gone. Mount is dead. No dex, no death saves, no healing. He is straight up dead.
Wait a second.
No.
What was his health at?
The damage took him straight to negative 19.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Rummy.
Yep, Mount is gone. Sorry. Alright, so that was this fellow. Having spent his fire breath. Mordai, I need from you, sir, a dexterity saving throw as you are falling down as your mount is, your horse is now dead. Okay, you fall prone. I'm going to put you right here, and you're currently prone. Alright, thank you, Mordai. And Mount. You were a loyal, good-hearted horse. Unfortunately, no longer with us.
Don't forget to take the hooves. Or the horseshoes.
The horseshoe. I mean, we don't need glue, but I suppose you could take the hooves.
Hey, we need to stick together.
Alright. Wow. Alright, so how far can this fellow see? Oop, too far. Let's yeah. He's gonna go fly to here. Let's see how far away he is. Krim and the bad guy are literally at the limit of this thing's fire breath range. Yikes. Especially looking at my health, Tanner's suddenly very worried. So this thing is going to dash. All right. Oh, that's right. Guess what, Throk? You are still being whelmed, sir. Indeed. Oops, not what I wanted. Oh, guess what? It recharges its whelm ability. Also, at the start of its turn, Throk, you're gonna take some damage. Are you ready? Bless you. Ooh, actually, I need to check something. Hold that thought. Not that. Did you have water on standby just for this?
Yes.
That is so cool. I'm slightly annoyed about how cool that was as a concept. Mostly because I didn't think to do it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Almost. Not that. Okay, so earlier, Throk, you took 13 points of bludgeoning damage. I believe.
Oh, yes. But I will also...
You're raging, so that should have been... you should have only taken 6 points of damage instead of 13.
Okay.
So you should gain back 7 hit points, please.
Okay.
My bad. You are now going to take 16, but thanks to resistance means you're only going to take 8.
Okay.
And then... Can it move while doing this? Roscoe, this thing is going to try and move into your space. I need from you, sir, a strength saving throw.
Oh. Oh.
You do have a point of inspiration, I believe.
Yep, I'm going to use that. Roll at advantage. Strength saving throw. Probably going to be more than an 8.
Actually, Roscoe, your tiny eyes see this thing coming at you, and you skitter away. You are going to be, let's see, you succeed on a saving throw, so you're going to be pushed out of its space. So basically, this thing with your brother tries to engulf you, and you push away from it. Let's say you're pushed down to, oop, wrong one. There we go. You are going to be pushed to here.
Okay.
Alright, it has failed and spent its action to try and whelm you, and it has failed to whelm you. You are unwhelmed. Well saved, sir. Well done.
Yeah. Itself.
Right? This fellow is basically drowning. One of you, please roll for me 1 Delta 6. Where? Okay. There he is. Okay. Sorry, I lost track of which character I was looking at. Here we go. This fellow is gonna deal me, Tanner, another. Oops, where is it? Here we go. 6 and this many. Ow. Tanner takes another 11 points of bludgeoning. Tanner's now getting hurt. I cannot throw this guy. This guy is stuck on me hard. Ow, 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 ow. Bad, bad, bad. Roscoe, please roll me a d6.
Alright.
Alright, instead, this guy is gonna do this. And we move now to the giant bugs. This one, buzzing angrily. That's awesome. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that'll be fine. There we go. Excuse me, that is going to trigger an attack of opportunity from you, Marcus, if you so wish.
I will wait.
Very well. Wrong character sheet. This character
one
sheet.
is coming in.
Whoa. Giant red triangle. I get a 22 to hit you, Marcus.
Great.
And I need from you, sir, a Constitution saving throw, not for concentration. This is to see if you're going to take the poison damage. Or how much of it you're going to take, rather. Sorry, that is a fail. You're going to take all the poison damage, so that is going to be 13 points of damage, and I need now a Constitution saving throw to maintain, concentration. Whenever you're ready. I'm looking for 10 or higher. Many thanks.
That looked nice a second ago.
Ooh, you maintain concentration. You are still going to take 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Let's see. You know, hang on. What's the fly speed here? Can it get to there? No, it can't. Okay. Oh well. Shroom. Boop. Too far. Here. There we go. Alright. You may swing. With advantage thanks to mounted combatant. A 15 is a hit, and you bifurcate that wasp. Dealing it 5 slashing to radiant, total 7. Yeah, it's definitely it has been severed from itself. Thank you. Alright, that guy already took his turn. Okay. Nightshade. 'Tis the beaver's turn. Let's see. This one's going to swim further away. Like, yikes, scary thing. This beaver is going to bite at you with his big old chompers, Nightshade. I get a 17 versus Nightshade.
Yeah, he gets me.
Alright, that is going to deal Nightshade 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Chomp. Trees put up less of a fight.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then this beaver is also going to bite you.
What?
Chittering and chomping at you. Like, how dare you? And I get... Where is it? A 19 to hit?
What?
For 6 damage on Nightshade. Oh my gosh.
I'm hurting.
I noticed.
I'm down to 1 point left. I'm bloodied.
Yeah.
Well, Nightshade.
And 2 bites from beavers.
Oh my gosh, Nightshade, no, get out of there.
Roscoe. Your brother's in a bad situation.
Yeah.
What would you like to do about it?
You know what's really interesting?
Or, for example, would you like to... What's that?
Well, I move up here just because I want to get a better angle. But, I just realized I now have something that will give me a bonus action.
Okay.
And I use my bonus action to
yes.
Flame Blade.
Casting time bonus action, indeed. Do you also want to yell out a warning to the rest of your companions about what's going on up here?
Yes.
Okay. Pray continue.
So basically I yell at everybody, hey, Throk's drowning and he's on dry land. We need help.
He's drowning on dry land! Help! Your shrill halfling voice rises into the lightly gusting air and carries easily across the water. And what would you like to do with the rest of your turn, sir?
I would like to use my Flame Blade against the water element.
Noise. Side note, because of this spell, you're not only calling out a warning cry about the situation, you've also now illuminated it, so you're clearly visible, as is the creature trying to drown Throk. Go with your attack, sir.
Right.
At normal.
Not gonna work.
Oh yeah, you don't have a point. Oh, actually, you know what? If you just move one more square over,
What?
you'd be flanking with Pro.
What, like this?
Yep.
Alright, I will try rolling again just so I can get like an advantage roll. Right?
Perfecto. Go for it.
I like that.
Okay, that'll hit. That is 16 to hit instead of 9 for 5 fire damage, and notably, that hurt. It steams and shrieks in pain as it takes all 5 damage.
Nice.
Apparently, since it's coming from a magical source. Anything else, Roscoe?
Oh, I think that's all I got.
Alrighty. Nightshade, you're hurting. What would you like to do?
Get the heck out of there. So I'm going to have Nightshade disengage.
Sure. Makes sense.
Even though he wishes that he could at least swipe and attack one of the beavers. But he wants to get far away from him. So he is going to disengage and flee.
Panther would be like, yeah, these guys hurt hard. Ow.
So there he is. He's over there and he's trying to just hide from them.
That makes perfect sense. Ghost is controlled. Tanner. You know, this has been a rough day. I am going to... I would much rather have my lance deal with this thing. But I am currently grappled. Of course, I'm also grappling it, so, you know, fair play. All's fair roundabout. I'm going to... Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use my silvered flail. To batter the fellow choking me to death. 12 to hit is a glancing blow for half damage. Well, maybe 2 times the charm. Hey, Tanner's no longer grappled. How about that?
Nice.
The thing is crushed. 8 damage. Wrong button. This button. That button. Ta-da! Tanner's grapple is ended, and I'm suddenly faced with a 3-headed nightmare. Meep.
Zoinks!
Okay. Yeah, zoinks. I'm going to... Oh, I use my action. I can't do that. Darn it. Tanner's going to briefly somewhat panic. I'm going to right in close, and I'm going to then right away to trigger the attack of opportunity, while Krim is going to use his action to attack. Attack tactics. Krim, stab, peek, attack, go! Eventually. Well, I just saved him from a natural 1. However, the 11 is still going to miss. Alright. Attack of opportunity. Here it comes. Let's go with... I don't really go with bite, so let's go with horns. Why not? Okay, let's see. Yeah, that is going to hit Tanner for 16 bludgeoning. Tanner, not the horse. Tanner for 16 bludgeoning damage. I am at 2 hit points.
Ouch.
I'm going to use my interaction to retrieve my lance. I want that lance. Since the thing used its attack of opportunity, I'm going to send Krim back to the north. Not taking an action to dash because I did not order him to dash. And considering how badly hurt I am, I moved 5 and then I moved 25, so I've only moved 30 feet. I'm going to have, whoops. I'm going to have long step now take the dash action. How far? 5, 25, 30 out of 90. No, he dashes, so 90 again, minus 30. He has 100 feet left to go. 150 feet left to go. I know words. I need some room, and I need to heal. So I'm going to go all the way over to here. Ow, 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 ow.
It's almost like we need to regroup.
Sorry? Yeah, right. Krim took his action and movement, so we move now to Crow. What would Crow like to do?
He's gonna try to attack the elemental, and now that he's flanking with Roscoe, he is going to.
He shall get advantage.
Get advantage. Come on, bring that up. Advantage, and then attack with hooves.
Ah, that'll hit for 5 damage because, yeah, still hard to get through that resistance for a horse. Actually, I just thought of something.
What?
He's attacking with hooves, is he not?
Yeah.
Crow has the horseshoes of speed, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Anyways, anything else for Crow?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, Throk, you are still grappled, restrained, and you're having trouble with breathing. I believe you have, I think, 4 minutes.
Something like that.
So that's equivalent to 4. That's equivalent to 40 rounds.
Right.
What would you like to do, sir?
I wish I could break free.
I know. Elementals are mean that way.
I want to try to do another alchemy fire.
Okay.
So
You can give me an athletics check with advantage thanks to rage.
There we go. Athletics. Advantage.
It gets a natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
So it beats your attempt. You are not able to thrust your hand out. Sorry. But you can still stab at it.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to stab at it then.
Do note, if you use reckless attack, that will cancel out the disadvantage from the restrained condition.
I've been pretty lucky with disadvantage, so...
This is true.
Alright, here we go.
Swing away,
my
sure.
first spear attack.
I suppose I should have said stab away, sir. The 9 is a miss. Sorry.
And then my extra attack.
You can do it. Impale this watery foe, sir.
What the heck just happened?
I think you clicked on the damage button and not the actual roll button. Please press the attack button. There it is.
Like it did anything.
Unfortunately, either of those would have been a miss. Glory. You are stuck, Throk.
This sucks.
But your lungs are quite mighty.
Yeah.
Your lungs are quite mighty. It'll take a while for it to actually drown you. Thank you, Throk. I'm sorry, you should be restrained. Let's do that. Alright, thank you, Throk. Long step is controlled. Mordai, you have been warned that Throk is in trouble, and he is now illuminated by what appears to be a scimitar of flame. You are currently prone. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna try to stand up.
That takes half your movement.
I want to try to figure out basically. Oh wait, I'm already right next to Ghost. So without really needing to walk anywhere, can I
Yes.
get up on Ghost?
Yes. Yes, from what I'm just looking at.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to mount Ghost. I'm riding double saddle with Marcus there.
I'm going to have Ghost be moving at half speed as a result of this.
Okay. And
That would technically not be a bad idea actually, because you know now that Marcus is unimpressed by fire.
I'll take it. That's a good point. So I'm gonna breathe my fire.
I'm sorry, I just thought of something. You're not using fire, you're using
Well.
acid.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, let me take a look here.
Well, you're riding double to the saddle, right? So you're technically right behind him, so more like this.
Yeah. Can I try to breathe past him without hitting him?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. This fellow here would get half cover.
Okay. I will breathe my dragon's breath.
Alrighty.
Actually,
This button.
can I
What
do
is it?
something else instead?
Sure.
Instead of doing the dragon's breath, I'm just gonna try to shoot the wasp with bolt of lightning.
That sounds much better. Do keep in mind that he is close enough to have you do this at disadvantage though. So roll it one more time at normal, and let's see. We'll go with the lower of the two rolls. Okay, that would be nat 1. Sorry.
Would I have advantage also from being mounted and bring it back to normal?
No.
You.
That only applies to melee attacks for those who have the mounted combat
Okay.
feat. So, sorry. Alright, Mordai, anything else for you, sir?
No, I'm basically just gonna try to get up and get on Ghost.
Valid. Marcus, you have also heard the warnings. The warning cry. And the status and situation of Throk is illuminated to you. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna try to kill this wasp.
Okay.
I don't like it then.
Punish it for stinging you.
I'll just delete it, frankly.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me get through the results of the first roll. Trigger happy. 25 to hit. Hits for 9 slashing, 1 radiant. Total 10 damage. Let's see if that actually kills him outright. It does not. All right. The second attack, your extra attack, is going to be 21 to hit, which hits for 11 slashing, 4 radiant. A total of 15, and thus very death.
That'll have to do it.
Which is not grammatically correct, but I like it anyways. Alright, sir.
Alright, just a little bit, not too close. But just a little bit close. And I have to take a swing at this guy as we ride past.
With your polearm master bonus action attack. At normal, because it is of equivalent size to your horse. However, a 19 is going to hit for 7 bludgeoning and 4 radiant, a total of 11 damage. Watch that health bar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good. And I'm going to have Ghost Dash.
Ow. So you've moved 5.
I have 80 feet of...
Ghost speed is currently 90.
Yeah.
With the double carry, that's basically... Whoops. This. And now you're going to dash, which brings them up to 90, and you've only moved 5 feet. So yeah, you can move another 85 from your original.
I moved 10 originally.
Oh, you moved 10. Okay.
No, that should have been 5.
5. Make up your
Nope,
mind.
that was
Moved
10.
5.
Sorry.
Dashed. Anything else for you, Marcus?
Nope, that's it. That's maxed out.
All
and
right.
I'm going to agree with
We're going to leave the...
Tanner basically, yeah.
Sorry?
This is dangerous. We need to get out of there and try to regroup and possibly retreat from this entire lake.
I don't know about that, but okay. Here we go. Ooh, guess what? There's a giant inhale as that thing apparently regains its fire breath. Movement. Here we go. However, it can only get to here. It saw that its fire breath was not as effective as it could have been. That's this thing's intelligence. Not great. Cool. It's going to dash. So there you go. Which that can trigger an attack of opportunity from Marcus.
Opportunity? Kind of.
That's a nat 1. That misses. Sorry. Hang on, I have an idea. Roscoe, you just illuminated your area with some fire, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Dashing. Roscoe, you watch as an enormous thing arrives out of the snow flurries.
Oh, goody.
And slams to the ground with claws and 3 heads. Alrighty. This is going great. Aw, it doesn't get its whelm ability back. That's a bummer. Well, this thing's going to go on the attack. The water elemental, that is. Getting a 23 and a 20 to hit for a grand total of 30 points of damage.
To who?
The flying creature.
Oh, good.
It just suddenly spins and slams its watery fists into this creature. And I imagine Roscoe goes, "Oh, thank goodness."
Oh, thank goodness. Yes.
This fellow is drowning. Let's go to this fellow. We're sitting. Alright. Ah! Wrong buttons. Ignore. Ignore. This button. Cool. Let's hide that because that does not apply to anything. And the beavers, feeling rather proud of themselves for defending their home, start swimming in little victory laps, and Nightshade can hear them chittering with mocking victory. Kind of like, ha ha, our pond is ours.
Yeah.
Much the same from the otters. Top of the round, Roscoe. What do you want to do?
Oh god.
You can attack. You could even try to pull Throk free of the water.
Wait, I can do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It requires a strength check,
Yeah, I'm not really good at strength
but
check.
technically you could try. You can try, or you can attack. It's up to you.
Well, let's
Or,
see.
here's a thought. Or here's a thought. You could wild shape into a strong beast, if you've seen any, and then try to pull him out. On your next turn. What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Oh, it sounded like someone slapping their forehead or something. It wasn't me this time.
Nope.
It was just a click.
I only
Oh,
have
okay.
one wild
Roscoe?
shape left, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that clicking noise is.
I don't know either.
I was actually planning on using a particular spell. Let me zoom out here, see where we're at. Alright, well, I'm planning on shooting a very huge force of something. So since I have Flame Blade active, I have to basically end Flame Blade, and then I'm able to cast another spell.
That depends. Are you casting a concentration spell?
No, I think I want to cast an what is it
An
called?
instantaneous spell? Then no, you do not have to end concentration.
Oh, good. Because then I want to cast this spell.
Ah. The pain. Yeah, I knew there were reasons why you chose the circle of land that you chose.
Yeah.
What if anyone's doing that clicking thing? Please stop. It's quite distracting. Thank you. If I can guess, would this be more or less the direction you want this beam to go, sir?
Basically. That was like right on
It's
the money.
almost like I know you. Alright, well, let's see then. Dexterity saves, yes? Is your DC 14? I'm pretty sure it's higher than that.
DC.
No,
Nope,
14?
it's 14. So.
I am wrong. Let me see here. Dex save. There it is. Dex save. Well, what do you know? Water elemental made it. The Chimera did not. Oh, here's no. This one's got full cover, essentially by being deep underground. All right, Roscoe, roll for me, please. 8 Delta 6 lightning damage. The water elemental is going to take half because it succeeded.
You said 8 Delta 6?
Yes. Roll damage.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go to my roll modifier.
Your happy place.
Yeah. D6s and rolling.
Ow! That hurt. That definitely got you some attention, sir.
Yes.
Especially that one. Anything else for you, Roscoe? As you briefly panic, hold out your hand, and let lightning fly. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I tell him, get away from my little brother.
Is that an Aliens reference?
I don't know. I've never seen Aliens.
Movie night.
Yeah.
Soon.
Right?
Yeah, we have so many movies to watch. Roscoe, I believe that is it for your turn, unless you want to move somewhere.
Maybe.
Do you want to move somewhere?
I think I'm just going to move just over here.
Scary thing. Whoop. Scary thing.
Now I have 3/4 cover from the very scary thing.
Nightshade. What would you like to do with your 1 hit point?
Oh. He wants to get far, far, far away.
Or maybe hide?
Yeah. Yeah, so he's way over here hiding.
See where that is. Nice. Would you please give me a stealth check for Nightshade?
Oh. Sure.
Thank you.
Bring up Nightshade. Here we go. And stealth. That's dexterity, right?
He has skill with Nightshade. He has the stealth skill.
That's right. Down here. I forget about that. And
no worries. But you are correct. It is a dexterity-based skill. Not 154. Very nice, thank you, Nightshade. Ghost is heavily burdened and controlled. Tanner, for his part, is very badly hurt. And sees that, much to Tanner's dismay, Marcus apparently is bringing the party to him.
I don't see how that's a party.
Yeah. Right? I'm out of Hackney Bruce. I have talent sap, so there's that. Not spells, bio. None of these will help me right now. Nope, none of these are gonna help me. Great. Okay. So I could heal myself, or... Oh, I'm out of Alchemist Fire. Darn it. No! Alright, let's be smart. But his talent is Tanner smart. Tanner is not super smart. Okay. What have I got to work with? not a lot. So I am going to drink me a talent sap. I am not super smart, but I know I am hurt. I'm at least that smart. So Tanner is going to heal himself for 15 hit points. So he's now at a whopping 17. Woohoo! Party time! And I'm going to have... No. It would be a bad idea to try and circle around behind this thing. So instead, I'm going to have long step dash. Let's have him go here for simplicity's sake. There we go. So he's gone 60 feet out of 180. Excuse me. So basically in the water he can only get about 60 feet. Gets him to here, 50 feet. 10. Tanner is going, so Longstep's going to basically just get to there. Whoa. What happened to my screen? That was weird. That will trigger 2 attacks of opportunities from beavers. At Longstep. I am going to have that hit. Whatever that clicking is, please stop. That's going to hit Tanner. I'm gonna have Tanner take that damage. The 6. As I use mounted combatant to pull the attack away from Longstep to myself. Krim. Oh, everyone's muted now. Cool, it's just me. Is going to not attack Crow. What? Oh, he said toe lick. Pack tactics gives him an advantage, and he stabs with his beak at the elemental. Eventually, maybe. There it goes. Finally. That's going to be 18 to hit, but unfortunately not a whole lot of damage because, well, he's just a bird. So that's going to translate to 4 points. Crow is not controlled. What do you want, Throk? Throk. What do you want Crow to do?
That's a hard one. I think I want to buck at the 3-headed creature.
Nice.
With
Go
his
for
hoods. And do it at normal.
Indeed.
Hooks.
Oh,
Nice.
That'll hit. For 9. Very good. Anything else for Crow?
Let's see. I know he is going to be very vulnerable against that thing, so I'm going to have him disengage and run away.
He cannot disengage because you had him attack.
Nuts. Then he is just going to stay there, because if he leaves, there's going to be an attack of opportunity. Unless the 3-headed creature has already used it.
So far it has not.
Yeah, Crow will just stay there.
Alright. Then we move to Throk, who is still drowning, still holding his breath, for an impressive number of minutes. And still restrained.
Yep.
Throk, what would you like to do, sir?
I'm just going to attack.
All right. You are restrained, so attack at disadvantage, but go for it. Hui. You're attacking the elemental, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Either of those would have been a miss. Sorry.
Alright, well, I'm just going to grab two hands and attack with the spear. Maybe that'll give me a little more extra.
You are. Oh, no, I was trying to say you can't because you're holding onto your shield.
Alright. So.
However, I will accept that as a hit, and since you did not roll above what you could roll with a one-handed spear anyways, I'll just go ahead and take that damage. For 9 piercing, 2 rage, total 11 points, which is going to be reduced, unfortunately. So that is... Right, here we go. Alright, well done, Throk. One hit is better than no hit.
Yeah.
Anything else for you, sir?
Nope. Oh.
Okie dokie. Oh?
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
at some point, make up your mind. Lockstep is controlled. Mordai, you feel very hot, sulfurous breath at the nape of your spine. What would you like to do, sir?
I see back, you vile, triple-headed lummox of darkness and confusion of nightmares. As I spit acid at it.
That makes sense. So it's going to get dexterity save, which is not great at. Thank you for putting that up. It meets your DC, so he's going to take half the damage. Roll for me. 3 delta 6 acid damage. Okay, so that's going to be half of that. So it's going to be 5 points instead of 9. 5. And I am rounding up because I'm nice. That was your action, sir. Anything else?
I think that'll have to do it then.
As you wish. Marcus!
I'm gonna say a big fat I'm done with this crud. And I'm gonna jump off the ghost. So
okay.
I'm gonna have Marcus jump off the ghost. And kind of mentally think that communicate the ghost, go to the others.
Okay.
So Ghost knows like he's just gonna kind of keep following Tanner and just try to rejoin the party. And Marcus is going to bonus action activate his vow of enmity as he just kind of stares down this triple-headed monster and says, "I'm done with you."
All right. So you now have advantage on all of your attacks against this creature for 1 minute.
There it is. And as I jump down,
That does mean no polearm mastery attack for you. The
this
bonus
turn,
action.
yes.
Yes, this turn. So let's see, what round are we in? We're currently in round 6. So this will end round 16. And your spell is going to end a few rounds before that because I don't remember what round you cast that in. Proceed with your turn, sir.
Any chance I can have Ghost kind of keep running since this is like mid-turn, then giving him the instructions to keep running? Or
No,
does that
sir,
not
you
work that
dismounted.
way?
You dismounted. That means Ghost reverts to his initiative order.
Well, that sucks. But anyways, I stay swinging.
And you may swing at advantage twice.
And I'm just gonna take off at this thing, and no matter what, it's still swinging.
The 26 is going to hit for 14 slashing and 2 radiant, a total of 16 damage. The 12, however, is a clean miss.
Burn a little extra.
Divine Smite at first level. For an extra 10. Oh, very nice. Alright, anything else for you, Marcus? That took half of your movement to dismount.
Step over this way. I say, you are mine, you fat-headed demon.
Did you say you're Maya?
Mine.
Mine. Thank you. Alright, I will definitely say that you have absolutely captured its attention. So, it's going to focus 100% of its 3 heads on you. So, all 3 attacks at you, sir. 17, 9, and 16 to hit, which I believe all are going to miss.
Even though my second attack missed, I keep swinging my blade wildly, keep knocking its heads aside.
Its heads? Yes.
Its heads is.
Excellent. Heads is.
I am done with its heads.
Ouch. Noted. We move to the other chimera. Oh, no, it's just because of
ouch.
It was audible ouch because of volume. Oop, I hit the wrong button. Does this work?
That's kind of helpful.
It does not. Okay. So we now move to this fellow, who is quite perturbed at being struck by lightning, and punched, and bucked. So let me uno, dos, tres. Which thing is it most concerned about? Wrong button. This button. Okay. It is most concerned and annoyed by the watery punches. So, oh my word, it gets a crit. The 11 misses. The crit hits for 6. Which these are non-magical, so this. And the 11 misses. This creature is drowning. The beavers are quite pleased with themselves. They're like, ha, home defended. And start swimming towards their log pile. The otters are under the water. And with that, gentlemen, we're going to end the round and what we have for time. Unfortunately, we are out of time. So, I want to say thank you so much for playing. Throk, it seems backup is on the way. Apparently much needed backup. Although Marcus seems to have diverted himself somewhat. And your big brother is bringing some incredible feats of magic to your defense.
Yes. Very much
Sure
appreciating
nice.
that.
I want to thank both of you so much for playing tonight. I hope you had fun. Sorry I got y'all grappled and stuff there, Throk, but at the same time I don't feel bad because this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yep.
Well played, everyone, and again, thank you so much for playing. For those of you watching and listening along at home, or wherever you happen to be as you tune in for our adventures, thank you so much for joining us one more time for Adventures in Land of the Predator, and we hope you will join us again next time as we hopefully escape and survive this, what had been a very peaceable hunt.
Yeah, thank you for running a game for us.
You're quite welcome. And with that said, to all of you at home or wherever, and to you, my 2 wonderful players, thank you and have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Marcus, Mordai, Throk, Tanner, and Roscoe take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Bugbear, Fire Snake, Giant Toad, Shadow, Swarm of Insects, Thug. Let us know if you want to see more combats taking place in the dark of night, in dim twilight, or bright daytime. Shout out and thanks to Hannah for our wonderful character art. If you want to see other examples of Hannah's work, check out her Instagram at HannahWolf224. And if you want to reach out for character art of your own, her email is wildarts22@gmail.com. The music you are listening to is from Tabletop Audio, free music tracks to enhance your gaming experience. Thank you for watching, and we hope we'll see you again next time.